Hello, my name is Michael Malik, and this is my TQA Colt starting Groundwork in Phase 1. Training Quality Assurance is a nonprofit organization focused on working with experts in the equine and ranching industry to set industry quality standards and certifications in training and selling horses to the public, as well as working on ranches and feedlots where horsemanship, stockmanship, and roping skills are required. First, I will be demonstrating groundwork. Up first in groundwork, I will demonstrate how the horse is good to catch and leads with willing submission and respect. For good to catch, I would score her a +2, since she stood still as I approached and was not afraid of the halter. For willing submission and respect, I would score her a +1, since she led very well most of the time, but sometimes needs encouragement to move forward. Next is stage 1 in a crisis. For this maneuver, I would score her a +2, since as soon as she was startled by the flag, she knew to perform stage 1 and turn and face. Stage 1 is when the horse plants the inside front foot and moves all other feet forward around it. Here I am showing off some horizontal direction. For horizontal direction, I would score her a 0, since she continued to move forward around me, but would sometimes pull on the lead rope or push into me. Here I am cueing for stage 4. Stage 4 is planting the inside hind foot and moving all the other feet forward around. For this maneuver, I would score her a +1. Here, I am starting to cue for stage 3, which is the front and hind feet move together in a lateral motion. For this maneuver, I would score her a +1. Here, I am cueing for stage 1 into stage 2. Stage 2 is using the hind feet to pull the horse in a reverse motion. For this maneuver, I would score her a +1. Lastly, for groundwork is pick up feet. For this, I would score her a +2, since she was very willing to let me pick up her feet. Next, we move into phase 1. First on phase 1 is good to saddle and bridle. For this, I would score her a +2, since even though she was a little nervous, she stood while I put the saddle and bridled her up. Next is horizontal direction in stage 1 in and away on the ground. For this maneuver, I would score her a +2 since she was very responsive to both the slightest tension on the lead rope and the slightest pressure on the flank. Next is horizontal direction in stage 1 on their side. For this maneuver, I would score her at +1 since, again, she was very responsive to both the slightest tension in the lead rope and the slightest pressure on her flank. Next is stand to get on. For this maneuver, I would score her a +2 since she stood still while I climbed up onto the saddle. Now I will show doubling at the walk, trot, and lope. For these 3 maneuvers, I would score her a +1 since she was very responsive and would double within the first few steps of the initial cue. Next is move out soft on a lope. For this maneuver, I would score her a +1 since it still took a little bit of encouragement to get her to break into a lope. Lastly, for phase 1 is stage 2. For this maneuver, I would score her a 0 since it still took a little bit of time for her to find the right step.